Yo. Yo. How is we do? We're back. PC sucks ass. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. Or welcome in if you're just now joining. Had to restart the stream here. Technical difficulties, as always. Death, taxes, and PC sucks. But we ain't gonna let it ruin Christmas. The only thing that can ruin Christmas is the market. That's it. Nothing else. Nothing else can ruin Christmas. But yeah, it's looking more and more like this PC will be left in 2025. Oh, biggest mistake of 2025 was getting a PC and expecting Trump not to bend the knee to Bibi Netanyahu. But they're pretty close. They're pretty close at this point. Pretty close. When will I return the PC? You know what's crazy is like I thought I had it figured out. We hadn't had an issue in like almost a week. Here we are. Right back like we never left. Let me try. So hopefully we're good though. Took the game out of the console and blew on it and put it back in. So that's all we can do. That's all we can do. But welcome back in, boys. Welcome back in. Yeah, we've taken out Asia low now. Asia and London low have been rated. I wonder if I can grab actually my crash report. Let's see. Show crash report. Oh, it doesn't show it. Doesn't show today's crash. Oh, come on. It's showing, the crash report is showing all my previous crashes. It's not showing today's. That's a bummer. But yeah, man, what are you guys thinking here? Are we going to see, we got macro beginning here in a couple of minutes, but is this about to expand to external low, previous day high to previous day low rotation here? Or are we just taking out Asia low and going to put in the low here? Starting to look like we could see previous day low. I'm going to delete this fib so it's not there. We never ended up, I don't believe, taking out London low yesterday on Nazi. So nice. Oh, I'm sorry. Actually, yeah, we did. London low is right here. Previous day low is London low. But we got these. Relative equal lows here at 165. Looking like we're going to get an inversion on the hourly. There is no 4-hour gaps here other than the one previous to yesterday and then the one that we're trading down from. Our first presented gap is technically this little gap here. Asia low. Just got this 1 minute inversion after taking Asia low, hitting New York midnight again. Macro is just beginning now. Unfilled 5 minute here. I honestly feel like if this just continues through here and we like inverse here, it's going to be similar to similar to how it was Monday, where we just see kind of a continuation and a flush. But if we hold here, then I like potentially this rebalance to that unmitigated 5 minute. Yeah, we've taken out Asia low on ES and NQ. YM is still driving higher. So we're out of sync with those. Imagine that. Top step down again. Imagine that. Listen, at this point, if you're still using top step, you don't even have the, you can't even complain about the issues anymore. You know what I mean? Like at some point, it's like going back to your ex who cheated on you and you get cheated on again. It's just like, well, no shit. Yeah, we'll see what happens here, boys. 5 minutes till the top of the hour. No 10 a.m. news or anything. Looks pretty heavy on the previous 15, and the hourly obviously looks really heavy. Finding a little bit of a bounce momentarily at Asia low. I mean, the hour looks really heavy. Oh, and then it wicks all the way back up. Dang. How about that? Is this about to rip higher now? This might just rip. Ends up holding the gap. Four minutes till the top of the hour. Yeah, let's wait on this, I guess. I don't know. It's kind of like I can see this move definitely playing out. I don't know if I guess like it enough to maybe want to trade it, but I do see us working back there at least. So hourly candle closure in 2 minutes and 4 hour. We'll leave behind a 15-minute gap above wherever this high gets put in. All right, looks like it's going to be a seamless move right back to the unmitigated gap here, rebalancing. ES is hitting it now. Yeah, just waiting here a little bit. Top of the hour and 1. What are you guys saying? Top Step disabled the wait, what? Disabled the chat on what? Top Step TV? Or the Discord? Yeah, they're probably getting bombarded. All right, guys, new hour's about to open up here. Let's see what we want to do. I mean, trading down into this gap from opening range high to this low, we've retraced to 50%. ES is hitting that 5-minute gap now. See if NQ wants to make another drive higher. Not at anything at the moment. Some of you guys might be holding longs. Let's watch and see if this wants to hold or flip. If we do get this inversion, I think I am going to try shorts here. Yeah, I'm going to try shorts here. To these relative equal lows at 165. Break even at this external low. Alrighty. Okay then. It's just ridiculous, bro. Generational crash and burn to end out the year. Don't let that wick fool you. Crazy. Yeah, I'm just going to cut it. I'm just over it, dude. Crazy. Watch me cut it and it still works. Oh my God, bro. I might have actually just played myself. JK LOL. You know, I'm going to be done living and dying with every 1 minute candle at this point. This is maddening. Anyway, minus 750 per count. Literally, what's my losing streak at now? Lost 2 trades yesterday with a tilt loss, which was kind of just, that's not really a real trade. That was just gambling. And then loss on Friday. Bro, it's been like fucking 5, it's been like 5 trades since I've taken a win. You get one trade from a payout in a 5 trade losing streak. It's unreal. Yeah, I would have been stopped out on this. I mean, I saved myself not much extra, but would have been stopped out. Stop loss was up here like 340. Let's be real, don't get emotional. Oh, I'm gonna get emotional. I'm gonna get emotional and the market is going to reward me for it. We SMT'd here at this high with ES. We'll see if this wants to continue. I mean, I'm interested in playing this again. I'm looking here at the hourly. Like, we'll see though if we want to maybe dig higher. We left behind a 15-minute gap above the recent high, but we've inversed all of this structure. At least on NASDAQ, it's a little bit iffier when you look at ES. ES previous hour actually held this 1 hour gap. For the time being. Oh no, we're good, boys. It's just I'm venting a little bit of frustration. A little bit of frustration. The losing streak never feels good, but what can you do? What can you do? We have traded into that higher 15-minute fair value gap on ES, however. That's what this SMT is. Macro's about to come to an end. I'm just deciding if I want to replay this here, if we get like a change in the state. Tried shorting this 2-minute. Oh my God. Yeah. Oh my God. Going for it. Going for it. Honestly, my year might just be over. My year just might be over if this fails. If this fails, I might just immediately crash out, end stream, go get a Mac. I'm in again. I'm reattempting this short. Again, same parameters as last time. Relative equal lows is my target. Break even at the previous low. $15-minute bearish fair value gap. SMT with ES. Inversion on the hourly. I mean, shit, man. No risk, no Rari. The greatest macro you've ever seen, he says. Oh, it's always the greatest macro. ES 1 hour equal highs. Yeah, I know, but we SMT'd those equal highs. You're looking at previous day high, right? We'll see, man. We'll see. There's no red folder news at all. Yeah, Trump speaks at 9 o'clock tonight. So yeah, I'm not sure what that's about. What's up, Sergio? Good to see you, man. Thank you for your wishes of luck. I might need it, Sergio. Might need it. After like a 2.5 week winning streak, it's like, I think I'm on loss 5 now. This would be 6 if it fails. A literal generational terrible end of the year. I'm curious if we sweep Asia and London lows, wouldn't we be looking at retracement at least 50% of the dealing range? Yeah, that's what I had marked out here. I marked out from opening range high to this low, and we retraced at 50% here. Now, obviously, if you increase your time frame and you extend your fib to something up here, then obviously we haven't gotten there yet. So it really depends where you anchor your fib from. Perhaps mine's anchored in the wrong place here. Yeah, I'm gonna kill it. If we get this closure, we got 30 seconds. I'll give it 30 seconds, but it already doesn't look good. Trying to give it a little bit just because of the 15-minute close. Right, we SMT'd the 15-minute gap. We did get a nice bearish close on this 15. The new 15-minute candle opened up. We opened down and then started trading up. I'm like, oh my gosh. I was trying to give it some time here to breathe. I just don't really want this to be a full stop out if this is just going to be choppy back and forth. So if we would have closed above this gap again, I would have gotten out. I'm still in it for now. Let's see if this 15 can expand lower here. Need that 15 to stay bearish, man. Holy chop is right. I mean, it's just crazy, dude. Like, how do I get in trades and this is what we turn into instantly? Like, oh my gosh. Like, we're just like moving so clean, and then all of a sudden Tyler enters. Tyler enters. Whee! I mean, fuck me. Market be like when I enter. Turning me into a full-blown schizophrenic. Tyler, if I may ask, why do you prefer to close it manually when a confluence is breached rather than just placing the stop loss there? It's kind of a feel thing, honestly. I don't really have like I always do this or I always do that. You guys have seen me do both. It kind of just depends. The reality is I'm kind of wanting to see this move happen relatively quickly with low resistance. And I mean, realistically, I'm just trying to avoid getting stopped out, being in a choppy condition where we grind new highs, and I'm just taking stop loss after stop loss. It's like, I mean, a lot of us have been trading long enough to kind of get a feel for when shit's probably not going to work or when it is. And sometimes your discretion is helpful. Sometimes it can hurt you, but I just, I guess, I'm using discretion, I guess, is the honest answer. Oops. We'll go break even here when ES takes the low out. It looks like ES will beat NQ to the low if we're going to take it. Here's our 5-minute barcode. I mean, please no more barcode. More barcode it is. Like, do I just get out, bro? I mean, fuck. Like, if this is what we're going to do I just close the trade? You know, this is not fun. I did. I closed it, boys. Fuck this. Generational fuckery. Closed the trade there down. It was like a $200 hit. So, what was that, 10 points? I'm out. We're going to wait. This is ridiculous. Just due to, like, I enter a trade and, like, we instantly turn into, like, the wildest chop you've ever seen. And yes, I'm going to complain about it, because why not? Stupid market. Market's not wrong. I'm not wrong. The market's wrong. Some of you guys do forget that. You know, you're so not confident in yourself that you're willing to take the blame when it's clearly the market's fault. And we're not going to stand for that. We're not going to stand for that. No, we're going to gaslight this market. We're going to manipulate this market into believing it's the problem, right? We're going to make the market think it's the problem. And then, you know what I mean? And then we're going to eventually, you know, make NQ feel, you know, like we've changed, and like we've kicked all of our toxic habits. But it's just going to be temporarily to get them back, to regain the trust, right? And then we're going to go right back to our old toxic ways. It's just going to be a beautiful thing. I mean, I lost 1,900 yesterday. I'm down right now exactly 1K. So 1,000. Like, bro, you're forgetting I was literally up 8K profit on these accounts. That's 8K margin. I was literally one trade away from securing the payout on these. My one limit order on FOMC doesn't get filled. And then a 5 trade losing streak hits. Go figure. Anyway, it was a good close because I would have been stopped out. I mean, is this just gonna rip lower now? I don't know, bro. This market is like absolutely fucking with all of us. That's crazy, dude. Like, here's the inversion. Like, how many times can I attempt the same trade? Really, bro? But I won't play it. It'll work out. That's pretty fitting. You won't? You not like that? Oh, trust me, I want to. If I wasn't on stream, I probably would. I mean, look at these 5-minute candles, dude. You shitting me? DeLucas goes, you're trading the accumulation. No shit, huh, DeLucas? DeLucas, what other genius comments would you like to share? I'm trading the... Wait, this is accumulation? Hang on. Wait. I just want to make sure this is right. This is accumulation? Is that right? I'm just double checking. I don't want to get it wrong. Can somebody help me out? Guys, is this what accumulation looks like? I actually don't know. I don't know what accumulation looks like. Is this it? Is this it? That's distribution. Well, see, now I'm confused. Is it distribution or is it accumulation? Is it expanding or is it chopping? I can't tell. Maybe if I zoom in more. See, now it looks like we're expanding. Look at how big these candles are. But the thing is, if I zoom out, it looks like maybe not as much, right? Oh, now we're distorting time. Oh. Wait. So we're not accumulating, we're distorting time, Sam? It reminds me of, oh, dude. I'm manipulating time. You guys ever seen that guy? Let me fucking find this shit. Let me find this shit. And now I'm manipulating time. Is this it? Hang on, let me see if this is it. We're distorting time. Ooh, I'm manipulating time. Oh, I found it. Now, hang on. For the record, I do like Ed Milet. But this video is kind of making fun of him. Yeah, let's let this.
Your butt. Okay, I'm gonna kick your butt, dude. Your butt's gonna.
Let me refresh this quick. Let's get this going.
Is 6 a.m. to noon, and I'm not crazy. You're crazy for thinking it takes 24 hours, just like some dude in a cave did 300 years ago. My second day starts at noon and goes till 6 p.m. That's day 2. And then the next day is 6 p.m. to midnight. What I've done now is I have changed and manipulated time. I now get 21 days a week. Stack that up over a month, I'm going to kick your butt.
Yeah, my day every minute is a day. So my day starts at 6 a.m., 6:01 a.m. first day. So now what I've done is I've stacked that up and manipulated over time. I've manipulated time. I'm going to kick your butt. Okay? I'm going to kick your butt, dude. Your butt's going to get kicked because I'm having a day every minute. All right? Stack that up over a week. That's thousands of days, you idiot. You're not thinking like me. You're way behind. Your day. What if every day was a second? Did you think about that? Now thousands of seconds and damn, having thousands of days. Dude, I'm kicking your butt. I'm manipulating time. Manipulating time.
My day.
I'm manipulating time. That's when people say time distortion, that's literally all I think about. Oh, doesn't matter. We're manipulating time. We're manipulating time. Fucking A, man. You know, God. Didn't know everybody in the chat was so good at manipulating time. Ah! Listen, this is what happens. This is what happens when you fucking see this. Dude, it makes you crazy when you see, time getting manipulated. We're distorting time, we're accumulating. What else you guys got? Hang on. This is really good. I'm going to start taking some notes here quick. So far I've learned that we're accumulating. Hang on, let me jot that down. Accumulating. Okay. And we're also we're manipulating time. We're distorting time. All right, let me jot that down. This is good shit. This is good stuff. What else do we got? What else is there, boys? We're missing something else. We're missing something else. Come on. Come on. Let's get those brain cells working. Yeah, exactly, Ian. Nobody's hitting the like button. So if you guys haven't noticed, Nightbot says hitting the like button prevents stop losses. We're hitting stop losses. And what does that tell you? No one's hitting the like button. I can double check just to make sure that we're not manipulating time. Yeah, 60, hang on. 76 likes. You guys did this. You guys did this, not me. Anyway, boys, yeah, we're accumulating, we're manipulating time over here. So we're gonna wait while this time is being manipulated. Cause holy shit, how many times can you attempt a short before you just give up on it? I give up. Oh. Why? Why, God? Why? Why are you manipulating time? We're trying to have a holly jolly Christmas. It's the best time of the year. Accounts get blown and I snort snow. No, I'm just kidding. I couldn't think of anything that went with, you know what I mean? And here we go. Yeah. They just had to manipulate time, boys. It had to manipulate time first. It's done manipulating time though. Great. Amazing. Kristen, what other genius advice would you like to share? Anything else? Kristen wanted me to know that it wasn't that hard, and if I just held my first trade, I would have won it. Actually, not true. Apparently, he was not here. You know, my stop loss would have been hit, which I did already say. My stop loss was like here at 340. But it's okay because Christian's rebuttal will be, well, that's your problem. You had the wrong stop loss. You know, there's always a genius rebuttal answer for every single thing. Is one thing that I've learned by streaming now for a year and a half is regardless of what happens, if you don't hit the exact top tick and bottom tick of any move, there's always something that someone could say, and it's always the retards that seem to find a way to say it. And it's pretty great. Pretty great stuff. The reality is would have been stopped there. If I would have held this trade, would have also been stopped out based on where my stop loss placement was. So yeah, you're actually just wrong. Or you haven't been paying attention, or both. But yeah, man, that's what happens when we're manipulating time. We're manipulating time. But this is pretty good. Pretty good. Short is now playing out in the 1037 macro. You know, because we're manipulating time. And looks like my target at 165 might just get hit after all. After we manipulated time. But all good stuff, all good stuff. What else you guys got? Just to show you how objectively hilarious this is. We move. We manipulate time. I trade short twice. Time gets manipulated. I get manipulated. I get out. I don't re-enter. Market continues. It's just, yeah, that's how the last few trading days have gone for me. But as long as you guys are manipulating time, that's all. That's all that matters. Oh, it's funny too. It's funny too how like the people that say we're in accumulation, bro, or we're, you know what I mean? Like it's just like, yeah. How hard was that to identify afterward? And then the accumulation ends, and then we're not accumulating anymore. But don't worry, they'll have you convinced that it's not the first inversion, or the second inversion, or the third, or the fourth. It's actually the fifth time that it gets reclaimed that it actually will work. Because we've just been manipulating time. You see how easy it is to make it sound so silly? That's what goes through my head reading half the comments. It's a knee-jerk reaction. It really is. Well, hey, Tyler, at least your bias was right. I don't give a fuck because my P&L is red. None of this matters if the P&L isn't green. None of it matters, boys. It's like saying, yeah, but, you know, you still love the child. And I'll say, yeah, but I thought the child was mine, not Tyrone's. It's not the same. You know, it's a little different. Frustrating, dude. Frustrating is what this market is. I'm frustrated. I'm frustrated, but we're not out of the fight. We're not out of the fight. Brad, I will cry you a river, because what else am I going to do? Sit here in silence? Maybe that's what you guys want. Manipulating time. Oh. Target hit. 130 points from the inversion. That's what happens when you're manipulating time. All right. Well, I had to post about the L, so we can remove that. Turn that off for now. I don't know what you want me to say. I feel like there's not much to say. Just pretty disappointing. Aman says, did you hit your TP? Yes. I just wasn't in the trade anymore. Move was hard to catch, says Drizzy. Yeah. I guess so. Should have known we were going to chop for 32 minutes, 35 minutes. First 30 minutes of 10 a.m. was time distortion and accumulation. And then the new 30-minute candle comes in. Literally no, like, look at this 30-minute. Just the smallest of wicks, right? We print this 30-minute candle, new 30-minute opens up, leave a 30-minute gap here. We don't want that fucking gap though, do we? No, we don't. And we're just gonna go. Allie says, wasn't the cleanest move, but you still could catch it, by the way. Oh, really? You could have? How? Allie, how? How could you've caught this? How? Tell me, please. How could you've caught this, Allie? No, not possible. CME wouldn't allow it. Allie, I'm gonna give you a pass because you're an OG. All right, well, shit. 11 a.m. macro will be starting shortly. And, well, yeah, it looks so clean on the hourly. Previous day low hit on ES. Lucas, I don't even remember what you said, to be honest. Was it the time distortion one? I mean, that was I mean, come on. That was too good. That was too good. Bashi says, can we buy? I don't know, can you? All right, I'll stop responding to rage bait in the chat. I'm just gonna put people in the VIP room. So watch it, or you might get put on the naughty list. Just watching, boys. About it being open. Well, Rob Bean, I don't think is it 24/7 that it's going to be open, or 24. Is it going to be open on the weekends? I'll be honest, I did not even look into that. I mean, that's not really an announcement, I guess, but like I didn't really look into that too much. Well, I mean, it's already open 23/5. So 24/5, like, who gives a shit? But if it is including the weekends, like crypto, I don't know. We'll just have to see. That'd be pretty wild. I can't imagine that the weekends would be like great days to trade. Just because there's like no news, no volatility. You got to think like, I mean, a lot of companies just operate in regular business hours. So I don't know. We would have to wait and see. I really can't speculate on it. But it's hard for me to imagine that the weekends would be decent, right? Compared to the week. I mean, there'd still be obviously open, session opens and things like that. So yeah, I really don't know. It'd be kind of weird to adapt to, probably. Well, boys, nailed the continuation short bias, but absolutely got cooked in this fucking mess. I know, I'm just as disappointed, believe me. Just as disappointed. So yeah, it looks like the rebalance of just this range, right, from market open, did end up sufficing as your 50% rebalance before continuation lower. Man, it's just so disappointing because it's such a nice move too. It's just such a nice move, and that's why I'm like a little bit just like, I just feel a little bit kind of deflated. Truthfully, it just feels really, really deflating. What's up, T-Money? Yeah, T-Money, let's just say I got stopped out in here trying to short this 2-minute inversion towards these lows. Yeah. It's fun. It is fun. We'll see what we want to do with this previous day low, but my gosh, this dump could very well continue. $8.48 is really the next draw. It does line up with 2 standard deviations of this manipulation leg. So we'll see. And obviously, we talked about this as well. ES had a little ways to go yet to rebalance if we were going to rebalance on ES before finding any support. So that level would be somewhere below 800, 6,800. Yep. Bashi, just relax, man. Just relax, Bashi. I mean, we should long at some point into an unmitigated gap, but I'm not going to try to pick like the bottom for like some giant reversal. If you're going to try to catch like some unmitigated gap fill, just hang on, just be patient. It'll be okay. But yeah, I'm not gonna I'm not just gonna long that. Look at that thing. Not just gonna long it. Wanted to short it. I tried shorting it twice. So we'll see. I mean, let's see. This hourly candle will close in 3 minutes. Obviously, it's not going to be anything there. I mean, shit. Like, you kind of have to scale in here, right, to like the 15-minute. And you're going to have an unmitigated 15-minute gap here, which could be kind of like your low-hanging fruit, if you will, right? So maybe we see that. $159. Or we could just see this thing keep free falling as ES seeks rebalance here. Almost, I mean, we're at 6,800. Literally, we're like 20 points, let's just call it, away from rebalancing that daily range. So we'll see this new, we'll just, you know, again, see how this new hourly opens up. I mean, if we could set something up to maybe go target this, I'm open to it, but I don't want to, you know, try to fade into this when this is the move that I was expecting. But yeah, it would have been nice. Would have been nice. I guess we can ask this though. Out of the people in the chat, how many of you guys, one, if you guys caught this short, let me know. Two, let me know if you caught the short by entering similarly to how I did and then just holding. Or let me know vice versa if you got like kind of chopped up a little bit, avoided this, or not even avoided it if you got chopped up and then like just replayed it here. Let me know, let me know. I'm just curious. Caught a third of it, caught a small scalp. Stopped out 2-minute IFEG. Nika's forever a bear. Nemo says chopped. Malik stopped out. Caught it, but not the whole thing. Pre-market shorts for Nika. Is it okay to trade top? I have no idea. Is Top Step X down today? People in the chat earlier were saying it was down. I don't know if it still is. Yeah, no, original entry. Original entry would have been stopped for me. And obviously, in hindsight, you can say, well, you just should have had a better stop, right? Like, stop above the high wouldn't have been stopped out. I mean, sure, but, like, it is what it is. It is what it is. Like, little 97% retracement, creating SMT with ES. Where I had it placed would have been hit, so. What's up, Daryl? But yeah, no, I was trying to be patient then because obviously I didn't want to continue just trading in this chop. And then this is why I mentioned the 30-minute because I'm watching the 30-minute up here. And then, like, after this 30-minute candle closed, I'm like, okay, we're just stalling because we're going to pull up into this 30-minute gap and then go lower. And then I was going to look for re-entry. And then this just dumps off a cliff. Because we're manipulating time. Dude. Oh, I hate when we manipulate time. I hate when we manipulate time. You know what I mean? Gosh. Is it losing steam? I don't know. New hour opened up. We closed very heavy on this hour. Like, this previous hour closed below previous day low. On both indices, it maybe wants to swipe. I'm just waiting here because I'm, what the? Oh, I'm just waiting here because I want to see if the previous hourly low will get swiped and then maybe set something up, or just, you know, I'm kind of just watching for displacement, even if maybe this displacement up happens and we inverse here, but then you're not looking at great risk to reward. And then you just, I don't know if it's worthwhile to even, you know what I mean? Try this. Like, it's like a perfect 1R. So it might not even be worth that. So So yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see. She's a dumping though. I would say this though. I guess if we were to see this pull up, take this 15-minute gap, and kind of leave these hourly lows, I feel pretty strongly then that you could frame up a nice internal to external. You'd probably want to see 50% of one of these ranges though, right? So you don't end up getting ran out, but then again, this is just using this range. You'd have to see how this kind of sets up. Like if it came up, took this 15-minute, hit 50% of the range, and then we saw, you know, a PD array, you know, displacement, we inverse something here, then maybe you have a trade back down. Otherwise, you'd have to just be patient, because if this comes up and then we just kind of chop a little bit, you don't want to get sucked into this and have it go higher. And the reason that it could maybe go higher is if you just kind of zoom out. It's important to watch time just in terms of like these hourly closures, because, you know, after this hourly candle closes, potentially if we don't really expand anywhere, we could have hourly gaps being left behind that you got to account for. But otherwise, yeah, like the reason it could potentially rebalance higher is if you just include this overall range. So this would be something you'd want to keep an eye on as well. The Matrix, boys. The Matrix. Gosh, darn it. Anyway, huh? Otherwise, yeah. Here, I'll just mark it out like this. Oops. So this is 50% of this range here, the last, obviously, run that we just had. So we'll see what we do with a rebalance here inside this 15-minute gap. Here's your inversion play. I mean, you could take this if you wanted, I suppose. It's a little bit iffy, though. Maybe you extend that TP to this 50% just to get a better RR, because right now the RR would look like... You could probably go, if you're going to take this, you could probably get away with stop at the hourly open just because you don't want to see the hourly candle flip back bearish. I'm going to tape read this. I'm not going to take it, which means it'll probably play out perfect. But I'm gonna set this out. I'm gonna watch this. Main targets is 15-minute gap, obviously 159. But otherwise, could look for a rebalance for a little bit better R. It's almost 2R to the 50%. But yeah, I mean, it's up to you if you like that trade or not. I'm just, I'm feeling a little iffy about it. It still feels a little heavy, so it's definitely a riskier play. No, I did take the short ASUN. But yeah, I got stopped out in this chop, and then it went. But yeah, I wanted the short, man. I did. I really did. That's why, like, that's what kind of makes it frustrating too. Is it's like, and that's why trading is hard. I mean, damn, like, you could have the right bias directionally. You could, you know, even pick a good entry, and like you're still not guaranteed to win, and you know, a number of different things can happen at any moment. So that's why trading is so tough, man. But no one's gonna feel sorry for us, boys. Everybody, put it to you this way: everybody out there, all your friends, all your family, for the most part, and even other traders. They're happy. Hey, listen, if you get stopped out and you got problems, they're happy you got those problems. They don't want to see you win. No, they don't want to see you hit that TP. So listen, it's important. It's important that when that voice in your head says, all right, take a deep breath, slow down. If you gotta cope by making a couple suicide jokes, go ahead. But listen, relax. Don't fucking go off the deep end. If you go off the deep end, you're just giving in to what your enemies want you to do. All right? And it's just important that you just sit back. And don't do anything you're going to regret. Okay? So just keep that in mind, boys. Keep that in mind. If you got problems, you know, a lot of people are probably out there happy you got them anyway. No one's going to feel sorry for you for some trading mishaps, but it's up to you. It's up to you. Trades by side. I actually, guys, I don't know who that is, if I'm being honest. I really don't know who that is. By the way, we traded up, tapped this little 1 minute gap. Look at that immediate reaction. We're just tape reading this, by the way, boys and girls. So I'm not in this. I was tape reading this as a potential 15-minute gap reach to be mitigated, but seeing that reaction, happy to not be in this and just watching. Because that looks a little aggressive. Can we find a little support here off this 1 minute, or is this going to get blown out? We're very heavy. There it is. But yeah, I don't know. I really don't know who that is. The only reason I even heard that name before is because obviously the trading space, as most of you guys are probably well aware, it's just like there was this like random influx of like women, I guess. Which, hey, listen, nothing wrong, dude. There's nothing wrong with women day traders. Listen, the women in the chat, glad you're here. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing wrong with that, but it is something that was kind of like out of nowhere. All of a sudden, there's like all these chicks like in trading and like posting about trading and all this stuff. And it hasn't been like this for a couple of years. But anyway, the only reason I know who that is because, by the way, good trade, boys and girls. Good trade, or good no trade. Sorry, good no trade. Filtered out what would be a likely L, as this hourly candle is now starting to wick and flip. The old wick and flip. Do I try continuation? Do I try another continuation short? But yeah, no, I know who it is because I think that's where they came from, is it not? I don't know. I've heard mixed opinions though on trades by Sai. I've heard some people on social media call him a scammer or whatever. I really don't know who it is. I've never seen them. I don't know what they look like. I've never heard them speak. I've never heard that name until recently. So I don't know who Trades by Sai is. Tonki says long now. What? We did just SMT this hourly low, but no, I'm not going to do such things. To me, there's really no reason to long this right now. Working at McDonald's to 100 mil in 5 years. Oh yeah, definitely a scammer. Let me put it to you guys this way if you didn't already know this. 0 people, okay? Listen close. 0 people went from being broke as a joke to millions and millions of dollars from trading and trading alone. It's never happened. It will never happen. It will never happen. You understand? The people that eventually end up making ridiculous amounts of money in trading, surprise, surprise, make their initial like wealth, if you will, their initial fortunes, usually from some sort of a business or just something else, right? Nobody goes from nothing to a lot from purely just trading. It's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. Never say it's impossible. With prop firms would be the only thing that makes it somewhat viable. But you're absolutely fooling yourself if you buy into the stories of people that will tell you, that they had literally nothing, and then they bought one prop firm account, and that one prop firm account turned them into a multimillionaire. Like that is the truth. What about JCap? What do you mean, bro? That's exactly what I'm talking about taking in. He literally, have you never listened to his story? He was making 6 figures on salary working, was it like a construction job or something? Or architecture or something like that? But no, anyway, he was making multiple 6 figures, losing obviously his you-know-what for a number of years, like many traders do. And then eventually got to a point where he could make some life-changing money with trading. But without that, 6-figure income coming in, that never would have been possible. Does that make sense? It's not to discredit it. I'm just saying, Chelsea had said in the chat, trades by side went from working McDee's to 100 mil in 5 years or something like that. It's just like, obviously I'm missing some context there probably, but stories like that, right? That's kind of like the trading. That's kind of the trading, stereotypical story, right? Like rags to riches. Even think of, people like, let's even say ICT, has made millions from trading, now, which I think it's believable that, if he has students that can make millions of dollars from trading, is it really that hard to believe that he could have never made millions of dollars? Like, obviously, yes. And it's also important to know that he's also made millions, which he has said, and there's nothing wrong with this, but he's made millions from selling a mentorship. He said he made way more from selling the mentorship than he ever did from trading. And there's nothing wrong with that, boys. There's nothing wrong with that at all. I think where the perception gets warped, though, it's just like the average person kind of like doesn't even realize that. Like, even picture like Umar, and I love Umar, the TradeZella CEO, right? Like, great, obviously, great trader, great person, love him. But dude, he had a private Discord or a private group or whatever that he sold for a while. Then obviously now he makes a lot of money with TradeZella. But people don't see that. They just see like the P&L swings on his day trading, and they go, "Oh my God, it's so amazing." And they think, like, I don't know if they just don't piece that together or not, but it's like, it takes money to make money, I guess is what I'm trying to say, boys. Like, I guess I don't know how else to put that, but, and I'm not trying to be like a Debbie Downer. If you guys are in here and you're trying to be like, yo, I'm literally broke as a joke, I have no money, and I'm trying to make trading turn me into a millionaire, I'm not trying to shit on your fucking dreams, pal. All I'm saying is you might want to take another look around. But then again, nobody wants to hear that. Nobody wants to hear that. Everybody wants to hear the glitz, glamour, rainbows, and sunshine about trading. You know what? So for that, we'll say, okay, guys, yeah, trading will get you with nothing else. You don't need anything else in life. All you need is this. Don't even think about getting any other skills or making money any other way. If you make money any other way, actually, from just trading, you're a loser. There. Somebody in the chat's happy now. Somebody in the chat is happy now. Yeah, boys, we'll see if this just continues or if we can actually flip this range, but imbalance, holding, 50% top. I'm actually open to playing maybe a continuation down just because ES is so close to this level. Yeah, exactly. RR12. I mean, it's not, dude, I'm not. I think the problem with some people is if you say anything that's a little bit realistic about trading, I think people just jump to like the literal conclusions, like as if I'm saying something that I'm not saying. They're like, here's what I'm not saying. What I'm not saying is that you can't make money from trading. Obviously, that's not true. I'm not saying you can't make a lot of money from trading. That's obviously not true. I'm not saying that you can't change your life completely financially from trading. Like, that's none of those statements is what I'm saying. I'm not saying that at all. But what I'm also not saying is you're going to go from... I'm also not saying that you're going to go from a 10K or less net worth. At least it's like so unlikely. You're going to go from like a 10K or less net worth to a multi-millionaire and the only income stream you have is trading. Good luck. It sucks to say, but you'll make more money from trading. You'll make more money from trading if you can find another way to make a six-figure income. Put that in your fucking notes. You will make more money from trading if you can do that. Christaps. Some of these names are wild. Are some of these names like common? In like other countries? But yeah, no, we did short. But yeah, I got chopped out. My time got manipulated up here and distorted and twisted and accumulated and chopped, and I literally wanted to go short, went short twice, got stopped out, shorted. You know, it's a bummer. It is a bummer. We've kind of just been waiting to see what price wants to do from here. We have taken out previous day low, which was kind of the initial final target. There is still lower we could go, but we also could see price come up for some air here a little bit as well. So I'm just trying to be patient and you know, If there's nothing high probability here, then I won't take anything. But if something really is like clean and obvious, either direction, honestly, I'll be open to it. Might have to wait though until a little bit later in PM session just for something to set up. You know, it is kind of one. It's a little late in the morning, and we've already had such a big move that, you know, we had a rally base, which I get caught in the base, and then another rally. So, you know, we could see another base here, but I would even expect if we do retrace, we at least retrace into something that's unfilled and unmitigated, and then accumulate from there. This 30-minute candle will close in 4 minutes. Probably, this is what I mean though too. Like as you're watching price, you got to kind of account for these new levels. So like when this 30-minute candle closes, we'll have a new 30-minute gap here, right? So then your trade probably almost looks more, you know, you got to be a little more defensive sooner. But even still, like you're still looking for kind of that rebalance as like a final target, if you will. Which still brings you up to here, but oops. So here we have a 5-minute gap that we've been holding. 3 minutes left, obviously, until it closes. I could see maybe if you were to get like this inversion, maybe you could see this retracement. But it's a little bit tough because, I mean, yeah, you'd probably want to break even, protect here. And then target either here or 50%. If I didn't trade, I'd still watch your stream for the borderline acceptable humor. Someone has to do it. Thank you, RR12. You know, the nice thing about it is because, listen, the people that get like offended by everything and like nothing, like any little like edgy joke is like offensive. You can just tell these people have just never been through some shit. Fan of Under Armour? I mean, I am. The Amazon pop-up that you just saw was actually, it's going to be part of a larger gift for my sister's husband. So that actually is not for me. Yeah, we're finishing up the Christmas shopping, boys and girls. I just ordered a bunch of shit last night and the day prior. Probably still got to get a few more things. You know, trying to be Tyler Claus over here. No audio. That's not true. Trying to be Tyler Claus over here, so yeah. Man. What do you guys get? What are you guys getting? Like, maybe, I don't know if I should ask you guys for some good gift ideas. Well, you know, I'll just ask. Regardless of who you're getting the gift for or said gifts for, what gifts are you guys getting the loved ones in your lives? How about that? Who knows? Maybe I'll have some Maybe we'll get some ideas. It's kind of like, I don't know if you guys do this as well. It's like for some people or it's just some years, it just kind of depends. Like if you can think of a really good like big gift, do you guys like to go that route? Like one big gift? Or do you like going like a bunch of smaller gifts? Like instead of doing like one grandiose gift, you could do like, you know, a bunch of smaller items that kind of equate to the same amount, if you will. What's your guys' go-to? What's your preference? You guys are like, bro, what the fuck you talking about? I don't. Y'all are like, dude, I need all my money for evals. I ain't buying no one shit. Y'all stingy. Y'all stingy with the likes. Y'all stingy with the gifts. Man. Yeah, guys, that 5-minute gap, holding like a charm, dude. Holding like an absolute charm. For the time being. A new 30-minute just opened up. Look at the 30-minute. Yeah, the 30-minute just closed. Yeah, man, this is where it's like a little dicey, right? Because like you got a nice potential swing low being formed on the 30 with a 30-minute gap that was left open. And this 30-minute gap being left open is kind of why I mean, bro, at some point we got to retrace. At some point we got to retrace into an unmitigated gap. So that's kind of why I don't love the continuation short right now, even though I could still see it happening, obviously. But that's really the only thing. Stingy with replying to the chat. Bullshit. I read like everything. For the most part, at least. Once you have your own money, I prefer a bunch of smaller gifts, one big gift. It kind of depends, though, too, because, like, if it's going to be a big gift, it's got to be something that you know that they want or need. And sometimes you just can't think of something that fits that bill, you know? I definitely like to be a thoughtful gift giver, though. I don't like to just, you know, like, listen, nothing wrong with just like giving people money or gift cards or whatever, but it's like there's no thought behind that, you know? It's like let me take the time to sit here and be like, all right, what does this person need? What would make their life better? What would they, if they open that, they'd be like, damn, like, you know what I mean? That's a good gift, right? That's kind of what we're doing. Kind of what we're going for, at least. Whether we pull it off or not, it's kind of up to the recipient, right? At some point, we're going to go to all time. Yeah, no shit. Target for sell-off for me, 50% of this range on the daily for ES, which is like it's like the 67, 80s, basically. And potentially, like, could be 848, you know, or even just mark out either of these 4-hour lows, like basically 2 standard deviations of this manipulation from earlier today before the sell-off. Projecting that down at least, negative 2 standard deviations puts us, you know, like this 850, 848 level. So those would be draws for NQ, I guess, if you weren't trying to just look at a yes. I've been working on the railroad. I love how when price just goes, it just goes recently too. It's just like these retracements into gaps sometimes aren't, like, they're just getting left totally open. We only do gifts for the kids now. It's too much pressure and money to have to buy for all adults. We all have our own money and can buy what we want throughout the year anyway. Yeah, that's fair enough, Nemo. Fair enough, Nemo. Fair enough. What's up, T-Money? Dude, Tyler, I'm so disappointed in the fact that, like, this short is exactly what I was envisioning at 10 a.m. and market formed in such a way that I was unable to capitalize. I do feel kind of sad about it. Skill issue at the end of the day, I suppose, but doesn't make me feel any better. Makes me feel worse, actually, now that I say that. Doesn't make me feel good about it. It's just, goodness gracious. I don't know, bro. That actually might be a worse feeling. You know what I mean? Like, it's one thing if you're just wrong, you're wrong, right? Like, it's a lot easier to deal with when you're just wrong and the market went the complete opposite direction of what you thought it was going to do that day. I feel like that's almost a little bit easier to deal with than when you're 100% accurate on where price was going to go. But, like, just the way that executions played out, you were unable to... Not only were you unable to capitalize, but also, like, take an L in the process. That might be even harder to deal with. You know? Still looking for entries. Gosh, that's a great question. I mean, I'm just trying to be patient now. I understand that after a big move like that, odds of us kind of, you know, consolidating or retracing are pretty high. So I'm really just trying to stay patient. I wouldn't say that I'm done for the day, though. I just might have to let structure kind of build here for a while, which is why I've kind of just been stalling, chit-chatting with the chat. But yeah, definitely a bummer. Definitely a bummer. I'll put the executions back on for you boys and girls. You know, I don't know. Just unfortunate, I guess. We were manipulating time, but I had the right idea. Wanted to short the shit out of this thing. But what can a guy do? What can a guy do? He can suck. Oh my God, Bitcoin. What the? Oh God, it's over. Oh, we're so fucked. I should have sold on my birthday, chat. Oh, why didn't I not sell? Why did I not take profit on my birthday? I just find that objectively hilarious, though, that the all-time high was literally on my birthday. It's almost like, it's just like God was trying to tell me, Tyler, it's been a good run, but the run is over. You know? All right, another 50% rebalance. We did get this fair value gap tap after all. Wrap it up. Oh, you don't want me to look at charts anymore? All right. We can just chat too. I'll just look at charts myself. Is this better? Or Know your health. I'm just trying to know my health. Know your health. I'm just trying to know my health. You know what I mean? Bashi, did you go long yet or what? Bashi. Tell me, Bashi, did you go long yet? Yeah, but small risk. Oh, okay. What do you guys think of this? You like it or hate it? Oops. Uh-oh. There we go. Break even as soon as the external lows are traded too. Is my plan. I think we were actually retarded. Dude, I couldn't agree more. Oh my God, bro. Oh, wow. Can you be wrong faster? Know your health. I should have wrapped it up. You were right. What was that? 6 L's in a row if this hits? That's wild. Yeah, Bashi, now might be your time, Bashi. Mm-hmm. Well, the trend is your friend until the end. Yep, that's me. I want to apologize to October is funny. Still holding for now. It is objectively hilarious that every time I enter a trade, this is exactly what we just chop like crazy. Target for me, guys, is the, like I said, 50% of this ES daily range and potentially looking to draw to like 900. We'll see, though. It's really kind of whatever hits first. No, I'm not going to get out break even. I mean, damn, I feel like we should be able to at least run these generated lows. And then I can go break even then and just see if we get follow through. I mean, holding 100% of drawdown and then closing here would just, I mean, that's objectively probably retarded. You guys actually do shit like that? If you do shit like that, you need to stop. You need to immediately stop. I will start a new life in January. That's funny. What's my win rate? In the last 5 going on 6 trades, it's 0. Win rate really doesn't matter that much, if I'm being honest. Everybody gets so horny about it, though. Yeah, macro just started. Okay, guys, I'm break even. Break even. Let's see if we can get some expansion. My target is either this 50% equilibrium level on the ES daily range or this buy side level at 906. Whatever hits first. See, but now I can go break even and just like let it play out. If it plays out, great. If it doesn't play out, then, you know, no harm, no foul. But I mean, I'd be missing out on potentially some good profit taking if, you know, willing to hold a trade through all the drawdown and then close it at break even when it returns. I don't know. If it hits TP without partial, my break. No, if it hits TP, I'll be green on the day. Break even, though. Break even. No follow through there. Re-enter? No, I'm good. No, I wanted at least those new lows for break even, then just... I was kind of hoping that this macro would expand a little bit better than that. I thought we were going to just see like a clean dump. But guess not. Might be looking for this reversal back now, though. Into some unfilled fair value gaps. We've waited so fucking long that we're going to have an hourly close and an hourly gap get left. You know? I mean, if I could stop break even and it just goes, like, it's just... It is what it is. What can I do? You know? Allie, what you mean? Allie, you saying you left? Allie, you left without saying goodbye. Just inversed here. It's probably going to go. I mean, it's kind of the stuff that's just like this is what tilting is made of, bro. I don't get it. I don't know why this continues to happen to me the last few days. But, I don't know. Followed my plan. Fucking hate when people say that. Gay. We're close to a reversal, says taken in, dude. We're close to me jumping off a cliff is what we're close to. The only reason I'm still watching, guys, is because if this were to displace quickly back up, I actually like longs. If this continues to target without me, then I'm just going to get a funny screenshot. So that's really all I'm waiting for. I'll get another comedy screenshot. Otherwise, there actually could be opportunity here if this does make a move up, in my opinion. And would look to target hourly fair value gap, which is right here, this high. 122. Yeah, Kev, if you could teach me, that'd be that'd be sick. That would be nice. Because all we're doing is manipulating time. Whenever I take a trade, we start manipulating time. Oh, God. See, here we go. Maybe we get some opportunity here, boys. All right, let's take the position off there. There's your inversion officially. God, it is still, it's like we're just so heavy that I'm like, God, I do get a little nervous thinking about longs. But the reality is it can't go down forever, boys. That is the truth. The truth is it can't go down forever. Right? As it then goes down forever. Oh my God. If we can retrace, oh, come on, a little bit more. I was a pube away from flicking the buy button. Oh. All right, boys. I got filled there. I'm going to try this long. Fuck it. I'm numb to it. Target is hourly gap. In the arms of the angel. Oh no. Hold the line. Okay. That's not what we ordered, is it? Oh. Closing out there, chat. 6 L's in a row with a break even. Should have known that we were going to inverse and then go lower. That's always how it works. All right. Down second day in a row being, well, I'm down 1,600 today. I was down 1,900 per account yesterday. Here's the P&L. There you go. Two back-to-back days of being pretty red. Multiple losses. Six losses in a row. Ugh. Now it looks like we're going to get the expansion lower, perhaps. Beats me, boys. Beats me. Alrighty, if you don't hear from me, enjoy your Christmas. Just kidding. You'll hear from me. I was about to make a funny suicide joke, but perhaps we've overplayed that joke. But yeah. Fucking A. All right, well, we'll be back live tomorrow. We got CPI tomorrow. So, all right. Peace and love, chat. We'll we'll see you then.
Our trade sits at his desk, coffee in hand. The NASDAQ charts on his screen, he's in command. He's a day trader, chasing dollars and dreams. Using ICT concepts, he's got some tricks up his sleeves. From Fibonacci retracements to volume spread analysis, Tyler knows the smart money, he's gaining an advantage. He watches the market like a hawk in the sky. With every tick and every turn, he's catching the high. Running with the smart money, kicking up dust. Tyler trades a day trader you can trust. He's dancing with the bulls, riding with the bears, making moves, taking risks, he's a millionaire. With the bulls, riding with the bears, making moves, taking risks, he's a millionaire.